Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, CC Sabathia. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Digging in, number 4.
Designated hitter, number 4.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Takes the turn. She's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting second, first baseman Justin Morneau.
Well, let's get a better feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, she didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, she launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few players can hit a ball as hard as she just did right there.
And now Justin Morneau. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. The Twins would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Fouled off. He was late. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Torrey Hunter.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pitching in our game today, number 4. Singy, she's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a player that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when she takes the mound. She's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope she can maintain it, because if she can, she'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hunter under it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this one on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give her the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in her repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With her control and command, she's going to be in the strike zone.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And gone! A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When a pitcher's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, she supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. She notches strikeout number 150 this season. Here's the veteran first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Ball to strike. Now one missed. Gehrig with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a swing and a miss there. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Joe Mauer. Mauer with another scorching run of play lately. The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's a 1-2. Swings through him for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
At the plate, Torrey Hunter. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
So up next for Minnesota, Tony Oliva. Swing and a miss and a slider. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Jorge Posada showing off his pop with a home run. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next for New York, Derek Jeter. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport.
That's a ball.
I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Batting 8.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now, here is Greg Nettles. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. She picks up her 5th strikeout. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
The 1-1. In the air, left field. Granderson settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Royce Lewis. And it is 2-1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4.
So back to the top of the order. And now the Minnesota designated hitter. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and she chases that one in the dirt. Outside, Morneau hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
Her ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of her career since day one.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Justin Morneau. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder
First and second, 2 outs. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Outside. Ball 3. Ryan Dozier in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's going to be Ryan Dozier. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 1-2. On the ground to third. In time to Gehrig. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one at triple digits.
She can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bernie Williams digs in now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Mickey Mantle on deck for the Yankees. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And a payoff pitch. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. On to the 4th, and now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Next to hit, Tony Oliva. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. Back in the Bronx, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! A solo shot. His 31st home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he just barely got that one out of here. And you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than she wanted to at this point of the game.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next over in there for a strike. That is strike two. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Liner caught it second.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity, dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Rips that one to right. And he makes the catch. One away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Yanks leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's ball 2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here's the Twins leadoff hitter. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
She's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten her up a little bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard liner. Brings it in.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Justin Morneau, the next Twin up to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. One hit, one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Twins 1. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Curtis Granderson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Granderson.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York. It is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Now here is Alfonso Soriano. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the order. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
The Yankees trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Breaking ball.
That got him. First base.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 4 will depart, and the home run really bit her today as she exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
On the mound now for the Twins, Cody Funderburg.
How'd you like this? Summoned from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
And up next for New York, Babe Ruth.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Now it is on the inside corner. That's strike 2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three and 2 now. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked it. The run scores in the walk after a long AB, and the bases remain loaded. Now with the tying run at second and the winning run at first.
Up next,
so up next, Mickey Mantle.
Center fielder, Mickey.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 2-2.
One thing for me, over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
Look at Derek Jeter. He's a classic example of someone that wasn't looking to pull the ball, but he could hit some home runs to right field, so was able to flex the muscles at times. But a lot of his 3,000-plus base hits were hit the opposite way in both the old ballpark and here in the newer Yankee Stadium.
Soriano at third. Williams on second. Ruth at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 1. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now it's going to be Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now it's 1-2. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Twins, catcher
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. And a big swing and a miss. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder Torrey Hunter.
So up next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's a ball.
Missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In time to Gehrig. Out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th,
50,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Topa.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off.
Here's the
Yankees,
catcher, Jorge Posada. He launched the solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek
Jeter, the next to hit. Jeter taking all the way, and that's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ripped to right. Oliva takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Curtis Granderson. 1-1 now.
Ball in.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Sands, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Greg Nettles. Play made, that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back in the Bronx. It's getting late. We're seeing another gem on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he carved him up last outing, and here we go again. Same guy, same dominance, dialed in out there.
Taps softly to the right side. Garrett takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Brooks Lee will hit next. The Twins trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Goose Gossage, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bednar warming up as well. In the air to left center. Mantle under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Royce Lewis getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter. That ends the frame. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and they trail it 4-1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, Alfonso Soriano stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. Late with the swing there. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Back to the top of the order now. Bernie Williams, the next to hit. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Morneau steps on the bag. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Justin Topa won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Minnesota. A new arm into the game, the righty, Cole Sands. He's into the game with the bases empty. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
The 2-1. And there's
ball
the ball.
3.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2-2 down. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Goose Gossage. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Back here in New York, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Can't glove it cleanly. And And they get her. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ball to strike. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Gossage,
outside, that's a
more
ball.
than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's inside. Ryan Dozier next to bat for Minnesota. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Smash down the left field line. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Mickey Mantle. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah,
Ball
Siggy, he
2.
doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total. And that's
Ball, that's
outside.
out.
And now 3-1. Foul ball. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. An absolute moonshot into the 3rd deck. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Bird. A 2nd homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Payoff pitch. Brush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. their lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Sands done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Pablo Lopez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit, center field.
Up next for the Yankees.
And at first, Derek Jeter now at the plate.
Jeter.
Right side, Dozier. They take the force out. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 out, man at first. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Lee, double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Twins. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ford getting loose as well. Two now. In the air, right field. Williams under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. The 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Ball.
When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Goose Gossage out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
Tim Hill into the
number
game.
41.
He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. The Twins down to their final out. And next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the first 2 games of this series.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark. The red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.